All right, 97.1. We're going to try to be professional here and get this show on the road. I do want to read you the ticket text. Apparently, the buffoonery of our staff has pleased you. So, in essence, you've pleased me. I think Mike's about to walk out. Valenti this time, not Sully. That's from RM. My God, stop it. I'm crying. It's my favorite thing when Mike gets interrupted by breaking news. Oh, great. Breaking news. Mike is a Spartan fan. No. I see what you're doing now. Now you want me to say breaking news, and then Sully hits the button, and we start. No. Lions second deck. Yes, I think we're all aware of that. Breaking news, Mike's planning to watch the Michigan State football game Saturday. That's from Mike in South Lyon. The awkward silence was the best part of the show so far.
I don't know what that says about it.
Yeah, correct. I do want to get this Tigers take out there and throw the number out, 248-539-9797. Remind you, we're 45 minutes away from the great state debate. Local sports issues settled between two combatants, Rieger and Hatchett.
Oh, yes.
The tension has been building over the previous month. A number of blasts, both personal and professional. I will moderate this, and you, the people, will choose the winner. But look, Reeves, we talked about it. I thought yesterday, must win, gotta have it, gotta steal it, Kluber, ba. And then I was bummed out because Kluber got hurt. I tell you.
What was there breaking news?
I tell you.
Did you guys hear something? I didn't hear anything. Am I missing something
Seriously,
here?
can we be professional?
I'll give it one more try. One more.
I have breaking news if you want to do the breaking news sounder.
No, I don't, unless it's legitimate breaking news, because I really want to try to talk Tigers about it.
Oh, okay, very quickly. Can I please get it? Breaking news from 53 minutes ago.
And it's not breaking news.
Coach Jim for U of M. Zubaz were pretty darn comfortable, weren't they? And it's a picture of him and his Chicago Bear teammates wearing Zubaz. They are black and white. They look like zebra. Look, right there. Jim Harbaugh proving that he wears something other than khaki. Do not throw my phone. You just threw my phone. That's expensive.
Turn it. Cut the music. Now, as I was saying.
Jeez.
So, last night, Kluber, Buck Farmer, you figured you had no chance. Well, Kluber gets hurt. You're in the ball game. They end up losing the ball game. Seemingly, that's what they do. And last night, I was kind of pissed. And I go, you know what? Whatever, they're done. But I got to tell you, you wake up with a new perspective. And I want you to tell me if I'm nuts. Baltimore and Toronto are going head up. Okay? No matter who wins, who loses, you're going to catch somebody. My point would be today is Verlander versus Mike Clevenger. That's a win. It's a win. Got to be a win.
Carrasco is dead.
Right. That's a win for you. And you go, all right, well, who cares? We'll still be 2 out. Maybe not. First of all, yeah, if Baltimore wins, you're 2 out, except you're 2 out behind 2 teams. If Toronto wins, you're a game out. And just like that, 5 games to go, 1 game out. I'm not as down as I was yesterday. Should they have won that game yesterday, considering Kluber ended up getting aced out in the 4th inning?
Yes.
Yeah, they should have. But they didn't. I'm simply making a point to you. You couldn't prescribe it better that Toronto and Baltimore play each other head up the next 3 days. You have the pitching advantage tonight, Verlander, Clevenger. You got it tomorrow, Farmer and Bauer. I don't trust Trevor Bauer in a big spot. And then on Thursday, God, who's pitching for the Tigers? It escapes me. Norris. Norris versus Cody Anderson, who's terrible. So, yeah, I actually don't think the team is done. And I actually like their chances better today than maybe at any point in the last week. I just look at the matchups. Cleveland clinched. They ruined your clubhouse. They may or may not go after this best record. You may face a half-drunk team today with their worst pitcher on the mound, your best on the mound, and you may wake up tomorrow morning 1 game out of the wild card. Oh, and did I mention talk of Castellanos returning this weekend?
Yeah, I got to tell you, dude. So just go out and say it then. Mike Valenti, after all these years and all this time, and with 6 games left in the season, you're calling your shot. This is playoff team? Is that what you're saying? After I flip-flopped and flip-flopped like a friggin' fish.
I know you did.
Yeah, and you know what, dude? I'm back on the low flip-flop because I have no idea what gives you any belief that they can beat the Cleveland Indians. They've lost 14
I hate when people say
of
stuff
16.
like that.
Playoffs.
I just gave you the reasons.
Well, the other thing, too, is, Mike...
Like, you don't attack any of the reasons I gave.
Well, listen, the only ammunition I need... And listen, I don't want to fight this battle because I would love for them to be in the playoffs. But the only ammunition I need is when you watch game after game after game of Kipnis and Santana and Lindor just making you pay with extra base gappers. At some point, you just say you can't beat these guys, whether they partied or not last night. The other thing, too, is let's not be naive. Texas has 92 wins. Boston has 92 wins. The Cleveland Indians, want to take a guess how many wins they got?
90?
91.
91.
They are one win behind both Boston and Texas. So I highly doubt they're going to fold up shop or play bad players because they want to get the best record. So I'm out.
My point would be if you could find a way to man up for 3 games with a pitching advantage, go out, win them. You're a game out tomorrow because I don't think Baltimore's winning tonight in Toronto. And you've got it right in front of you.
Well, the other thing, too, is think about it this way, okay? So 3 games, Baltimore and Toronto. Right now, you're 3 behind Toronto, like you said, and 2 behind Baltimore.
And Baltimore's pitching matchups are terrible.
Let's say you win the next 3. Let's just say, okay? And Baltimore wins 2 of 3. That means you're still 2 back from Baltimore, and you're going to be 1 back from Toronto.
Right, going into the final weekend against Atlanta.
And the final weekend, you have to look at the matchups that other teams play, talking about Baltimore and Toronto.
Okay.
So the Blue Jays are going to play the Red Sox, but the Red Sox might have nothing to play for.
Might.
Passibly.
But in all
and the
likelihood,
Orioles play the Yankees.
But hold on. Now, the Orioles will have the easier matchup, but in all likelihood, the Red Sox will absolutely have something to play for. There's no way they'll have it locked up. So I'm making a point to you. If you ask me right now, does your spot look better today than it looked a week ago? I'll say yes. You're right. I don't have faith that they'll do the things they need to do. You know, the Kansas City games are winnable. They lost them. I get it. I think it's the easiest thing in the world, and I'm starting to learn this about you, and I love it. Because I never thought it would be possible to say that someone was hardworking and lazy all at once.
Oh, so both.
You're both.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get on the air and just go, nah, they're not gonna.
I'm hazy.
I'm offering you reasons.
Okay, that's fine.
But I want to know from the people if they buy into those reasons or if they look at this and go, nope, they've burned me one too many times. I don't trust them. If they make it, they make it. But I will not believe unless it happens.
That's what I hate about you. Because you call me lazy, but I come up with one straight fact. 14 of 16.
Oh, it's awful.
14 of 16. So that is a fact.
That's awful.
Okay, so again, I take that fact. You're taking your facts, bad pitchers against good pitchers like Clevenger versus Verlander, and you say to yourself, you should win this game.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we've seen over and over and over them lose a game like this. But I'm taking a fact that has an even bigger span of 16 games where you've lost 14 of them, and you don't give me any credit for it. That's weak on your part.
Right. My facts deal in the now.
By the
Yours
way,
deals in the past.
Atlanta has won 8 of their last 9 ball games. And yesterday they lose to an emotional Marlins team when their ace passed away. So, you know what? I don't think that is going to be an easy series either.
So you say they're out. I think they got a hell of a good shot at doing this.
I just think it's amazing that Mike Valenti is on. You're on the bandwagon.
It's just looking at what's in front of me.
People, what do you think?
Look at the data and make an opinion of it. 248-539-9797. There's no emotion behind it. I'm looking at the data in front of me. I think the Orioles are going to lose 2 or 3 here to Toronto. And if they do that, guess what? You could find yourself tied for the wild card headed into the last weekend. I'm asking you the point.
I have 2 cuts that I would love to play for you when we come back.
Okay.
One is of Osmus and one is of J.D. Martinez. And
he looked good and right last night.
You know what, dude? He's still worrying. He admitted that he still worries about running into that wall. It's a mental block he's got to get over.